I'm Robbi Valley, an occupational therapist with the Montgomery County Board of Developmental Disability Services. Today, we're going to be talking about whether your child eats enough variety. What is your biggest frustration about picky eating? What we usually hear is that it's the lack of variety my child eats. Maybe they only eat soft foods, or maybe they only eat white or beige foods. Maybe they only eat one meat and it's chicken nuggets and only from McDonald's. Some kids won't eat any vegetables or any fruits. Another frustrating part of this is that you are not in control, your child is. You cannot make them eat. Many of you have tried and they just refuse. What you can do is you can set up the opportunities for them to eat. Exposing them to new foods is the key to increasing the variety they eat. Why won't my child eat more foods? We hear that question all the time. One reason may be that 1 to 2-year-olds naturally become more selective about what they'll eat as their taste buds mature. They may taste bitter, and it didn't taste that way before. Another reason is when parents give their kids new foods, the kids will often throw it on the floor or make a face when they first try it. It may make you think he doesn't like it, causing you to limit the types of foods you give your child. Studies show that it could take up to 15 to 20 tries of a new food before a child is willing to eat it. Another thing that happens is that parents have foods they normally eat, and they may not think of giving their kids other types of foods. Maybe your child likes beets, or you like bland flavors and they like spicy. Or maybe, again, they just prefer cold foods and you like warm foods. So you only give your kids the foods that you prefer, and their palate isn't the same as yours. How much variety is enough? Your goal is to increase the foods your child eats to 20 foods that they regularly accept and eat. It's important to rotate through your child's foods as much as possible and not consistently serve the same foods if you don't have to. Aim for not giving the same food to your child for more than 2 to 3 days. This does not include fruits and vegetables. It doesn't matter if they have the same fruits and vegetables each day. We're just glad that they get those in. Increasing the variety needs to be a slow approach. Don't expect this to be a quick fix. It takes a while. And don't get into a power struggle. If you pressure your child to eat or you try to force feed them, it can set everything back. Large quantities of milk, more than 32 ounces, which is 4 8-ounce bottles or glasses per day, also may interfere with the proper absorption of iron, thus increasing the risk of iron deficiency anemia. Children only need 16 to 24 ounces of dairy a day. That includes yogurt and cheese. If they're drinking or eating more than this, then they may not be hungry. Their bellies are already full. Children's bellies are about the size of a fist, so it doesn't take very much to fill them up. The recommended servings per day for 2-year-olds are for grains, 3 ounces, half from whole grain sources if possible, 1 cup of vegetables, 1 cup of fruit, 2 cups of milk, dairy of any type, meat and beans, about 2 ounces. This is what we're striving for, although it may take a little while to get that much. The information from this presentation is from yourkidstable.com. Alicia Grogan is an occupational therapist. You'll find a lot of articles on both picky eating and sensory.